Hi, it's Jane here from craftwithjane.co.uk, and today's project is this cute little gift box. This is a Christmas themed one, but you can do any that you would like. This measures 4 inches by 4.5 inches, and the width of the box is 1.5 inches. I have used the Peaceful Places DSP Designer Series paper, which is a specialty one. It's got this cute little log cabins with the woodland scene and a little fox there. And then you can see it's got this beautiful silver glistening within this part of the DSP. I've used the glittered organdy ribbon with the iridescent glitter inside, and I've got a little tag. I've used the pretty pillow box dies for this tag, and the sentiment is from the Peaceful Deer. So I will be using the tailor-made tags, I think, for my next example that I'm going to do with you, but I will still use a sentiment from Peaceful Deer, and it might be either Merry Christmas or Let's Celebrate or something like that. So this is my cute little project for today. So my DSP, it's got this snowflakes, got a grey background, little snowflakes and the silver stars, and then it's got the check pattern on the back. So the piece of DSP that I have is 11.5 inches by 8 inches, and I'm going to score the long side, the 11.5 inches at 1/2 inch, 2, 6, 7.5. Okay, and then on the short side I'm going to score it at 2 inches and 6.5. Get my paper snips out, and I'm going to do some cutting. So you can just see here along this edge, this is the 1/2 inch. So I'm just going to snip in just here to create a little V. Snip this edge off here, and then at the bottom here, I'll take this away completely. With that one, there we go. So that's that edge of the box there. This is going to be the lid, this is going to be the side here that folds, and this is going to be the base of the box. So we'll go to the base of the box now, and I'm going to cut along here. I'm just going to miter in ever so slightly and trim these little side bits down a tiny bit, just to about there. Perfect. I'll do the same with this one. So I'm going to cut down here and then cut my way there. Just to check. I think I didn't quite cut off the lip, so I'm just going to trim that one back down. There we go. And then I'm going to do the same here. Just trim a little bit and then take this one down a tiny bit. There we go, get rid of all of that. So that is the template that you'll be expecting to be starting off with. So if anyone wants to pause the screen here. And then I'm going to decide, do I want the stars with a little bit of the check on the top, or do I want the check, a little bit of the stars? I think I prefer it this way around, and I quite like the idea that this will be hidden inside. So I'm going to do this top piece this way. And then I'm going to do these in this way, sorry. There we go. There we go. And then this one just in here. And then I'm going to do the side. So I'll do the middle one to start with. I'll do these side ones here. So you've got double thickness that you're scoring with, so you do have to bear that in mind. Just here you'll have double thickness. There we go. And that is the shape of my box, just there. Perfect. So I'm going to try and glue it. Just need to score this one in. Let's score this one over on its own. There we go. So I'm going to attach this part of the box to here, and I'm going to use some of my Stampin' Seal Plus. I'm going to try not to do it over the the bits where I've scored. So I'll do these ones just up here like that, and then do this one here, this one here, and then I'm going to do this one and this one. I'm going to try and put this over. I'm going to leave that a little bit loose to that end because I do need to slot some bits in. So I'm going to liquid glue this section just here. So I'm going to just put a bit here, and this is because it gives me a little bit of maneuverability. So you can see I've done the two insides of the flaps just there. So now I'm going to bring this around here, and I'm going to put this one down, and I'm going to slot this one in just like that. And I'm going to use my bone folder to bring it all into place. Okay. Perfect. And then I'll do it the other way. Just make sure that it is all, there we go, perfect, super, happy with that. So now I'm going to build the bottom of the box, and I'm going to use liquid glue again. So I'll pop a little bit just in here to start with, then I'm going to put this one just here, and then pop a little bit on the bottom here. And I'll just pop this one like this just here. And then I'm going to hold it into place for a little while, just until that glue picks up. And then I'll turn it over and I will press down with my bone folder. Turn it back, just make sure I'm happy. Yep, that is great. Okay, so now I just need to get something to create holes here. So I'm going to use my Wheel Memory Keepers little hole punch. And I'm going to pick the smaller of the two holes, and I'm going to do it from the outside. So I'm just going to eyeball it a little bit like that. I'm going to do the same on the other side. Same principle. I'm going to try my best to eyeball it so it's relatively symmetrical. There we go. So I've made two little holes there and two little holes there. So I'm now going to get my ribbon. So I'm going to use the organdy ribbon again. And I'm going to thread my ribbon through here. Now you can tie a knot, or you can join them up. So it's very much up to you what you choose to do. I am not going to make it a big piece of ribbon. So I'm going to probably tie these two together, because that's sort of what I tend to do for these. Now you could build a knot behind each one, but you just have to make sure it's a big knot. And when you do this, you need to make sure it's tied very tightly, and then you need to snip away some of the excess, because it does leave quite a bit of bulk behind. So there you go. So there's the first ribbon, that side, and then there's the back. And then with the next one, I will cut my ribbon, and I'll try and loop it to be not far off the same. But I will also need to show you my sentiment. So, as I said, I've used the Let's Celebrate. I've decided to use out of the Peaceful Deer. I'll show you the Peaceful Deer, which is just here. And I've used the tailor-made tags, and I've used this one here with just this little scalloped edge just there. So you can see, and I put the Let's Celebrate, and I've used one of the basic rhinestones from this pack just there, just as a little accent, because I do want this to be quite subtle. So I think probably going to have it coming out of this one on the left. I'll pop that there. So I'll have it coming sort of like that. And then we'll do this one here. Now, the tricky bit is trying to balance these two up, so I need to lose a little bit more there. That's kind of right. Let's just double check we're happy. Yes, that's beautiful. Happy with that. So I'm going to do some serious snipping. Just there. Lovely. So I have my little gift bag, which is super cute. So I'm going to have both of them there to show you. And you can see that we've got two cute little gift bags ready for Christmas. To be honest, this one, although it is Christmassy, you could kind of get away with it any other time of the year, and because of the muted colours, it's useful for anybody really, because it's got more of a sort of a muted tone to it, so you could use it for anything. So I do hope you enjoyed my project today. If you would like to follow the links below, you can shop with me. I would be absolutely over the moon. I am very grateful for anyone that shops with me. I do send out thank you cards, and if you use my host code, I do send you a thank you gift as well. And if you did want to particularly buy the products, I will put links to the products that I've used below as well. So I'm going to say bye for now, and happy crafting, everyone.